Hello, Huskies back again with more Dallas Stars GM Adventures Mode commentary. Last video we had a disappointing, not disappointing, we did the offseason. We had a rather good offseason in all honesty. I was thinking playoffs still. No, we had a quality offseason. We brought in Jesse Puyarvi, who is a 88 overall, two-way forward, 22 years old. He only cost me a first and a third, which if I were to trade for him would have probably been significantly more. And I got suggestion on the line combinations, and it was very, very apparent that Ben and Sagan should be together on the second line with Dickinson. My third line is Sheahan, Yamamoto, and Gorinov. That line is going to be pretty much up to Yamamoto and Gorinov to carry the scoring. They can. They're quality offensive guys. And Sheahan is a good two-way forward. My fourth line is going to kind of just be whatever for the time being. I'm just curious if Puyarvi, Reinhart, yeah, because I mean Tavares is a sniper, so that should work. And then we have power forward, playmaker, two-way forward. God, our top six is nasty. I would love for Dickinson to get another boost, overall-wise, and see if he gets to like an 85 or an 86. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Defensively, we're stacked. Heiskanen just needs to kind of... You a top 4 you are, so you have to play up there. Okay. Shea's up to an 88. Tyson Berry's kind of flatlined at 86. Hawk is an 84, still got 2 more years left on his progression. He could get better. Heiskanen, I really kind of want to play in the second line with Barry, but I'm going to start him with Carlson and see how they do. And then goaltending, we actually have Robin Lehner, who is an 85. Disappointed that his overall dropped so much. Hoping that that comes back on track. But we're going to go ahead, hop in, Game 1, Season 4? I believe this is year 4. Right? Let's see. 1, 2, yeah, this is year 4. Sorry, I was just looking at my uploads. Hopefully this upload doesn't get demonetized because I'm not advertiser friendly. I guess I swear a little too much. I try to keep myself in check. But either way, let's go. Game 1, Detroit Red Wings in Dallas for the season opener. And we're off to a scoreless first period. Alright, okay, it's okay. Alright, Yamamoto gets the first goal of the year. Anthony Mantha. So 1-1 going into the third. That third line already cashing in. Like to see that. Nice, Jesse Puyarvi. First line cashing in now. Oh, Thomas Tatar ties it. Now, I'm curious if that first line is going to be able to... If Tavares can carry that first line. Reinhart, nice. So as I say that, Reinhart and Puyarvi both have goals, and Tavares is not on the score sheet in terms of light and lamp. I am curious to see where he was if Tavares had points on both those goals. He did, and Tavares did not have a point. Wow. Yamamoto had 2, Reinhart and Puyarvi both had 2. Alright. That is an encouraging start, I feel. If that first line can, if my wingers on that first line can carry their weight, oh man, it's going to be good. Because Tavares is already, Sam Reinhart's so young and short, he doesn't fit in his little picture on the points thing. his chin's cut off. Alright, anyway, on to the season. Go ahead and send to January 1st. This is another one of those kind of, we've kind of peaked in terms of like our roster. So I really don't think that the regular season means all that much for us. It's definitely going to be a time to figure out lines going into playoffs, but this is pretty much just sim. We should be a playoff team, like, we should be a President's Trophy team, in all honesty, just with our top 6 alone. I don't see how, wow, 7-6 against the Islanders. We scored 16 goals in 2 games against Edmonton, or against Calgary and New York. Oh, and Winnipeg, Kansas, our first loss. Granted, it wasn't overtime or a shootout, but it's still a loss. Not entirely sure why I'm scouting. You know, I say that every season, but it is kind of nice to pick up draft picks that have high potential. We're 8-0-1. Nice. to possibly use as trade bait. But I'm really not making too many moves because I really don't need to. The Tavares signing year 1 pretty much put us on the fast track to a quality team. And then getting Reinhardt in a trade, as well as picking up Puyarvi as an RFA. I mean, what I might look to do, maybe during this season, Cody Franzen. That's not who I was going for. What is even he's a 78, no thanks. It's maybe an upgrade at goaltending if I can work one out. Like if I can swap Laner in a first for a top-notch goaltender, I might do that. I'm gonna give it a couple of months to see how his stats are. If his stats, I mean, we're 15-3-3, 16-4-3. But if we get to January 1st and his save percentage is barely 90, and our offense is carrying our goaltender, I'm gonna go look to see if I can find a better one. Because Laner, when I brought him in, he was an 89, and that's quality. I mean, it's an elite goaltender in this game, and that was a clutch find, and he was getting paid out the ass. But since he's been here, he's not really shined, even when he was a high overall. And now that he fell from an 89 to an 85, and he's only 29 years old, something's just not right with Laner. So I'm going to give it to January. We'll see how he's doing stat-wise. His morale's through the roof, which is great. But I need his stats to be through the roof, too. It's going to be tough to have bad stats when your team is winning this much. And I feel like our offense is quite a ways better than most teams. Alright, we'll go ahead and sim this Pittsburgh game. Alright, so we just lost 3 in a row. 5-3, 3-1, and 3-2. We're still sitting really good. Like, I can't even be upset with 3 straight losses. We have 54 points. The Blues and the Jets are right on our ass. We're 25-10-4. We've kind of struggled here the last couple, the last month or so. We got out to a really hot start, but we've kind of cooled off. But there it is. Tavares has 27 goals in 39 games. He's got 46 points. Jamie Benn has 43 points. Sagan has 42. Puyarvi 34. Reinhardt 31. Yamamoto is 29. Dickinson only 18, but he's a plus 16, and he has 10 goals. That's perfectly fine by my standards. Gurinov has 10 goals, 17 points. Our fourth line's struggling a bit. Look at that third pairing, man. Miro Heiskanen and Gabriel Carlson, plus 14, plus 16. Fourth line's a minus, but, I mean, the fourth line, I'm not expecting much, man. It's just Shore and Baptiste. I don't really care. They're fine. We're looking good, man. We are looking good. We have 3 defensemen with 20 plus points already. Alright, now the moment of truth, though, is Robin Lehner holding his own. Man, 20-10-4. Carter Hutton's 5-0 with a shutout. He's got a 274 goals against, a 913 save percentage. He's given up 93 goals. Carter Hutton's given up 11 goals in 5 games. Let's see how Lehner stacks up against the rest of the league. We'll go minimum of 20 games. Of the starters in the NHL, he's definitely on the bottom half of the... Wait, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, he's right in the middle, pretty much. Save percentage. Goals against, he's pretty high. Saves, though, he's made the most saves in the NHL. He's played 34 games, so we're giving up a lot of shots. Yeah, he's seen the most amount of rubber. He's not giving up the most amount of goals, at least. Does he have the most minutes played? Yeah, he does. So I'm gonna give him another month. He also got 2 assists. I'm gonna give him another month to see if my defense kind of... We're playing Dallas Stars hockey. We're playing 6-5 and 5-4 hockey. Like, this is kind of what I expect from a Dallas Stars roster. Ooh, I actually kind of want to go back and see just how good our offense is. Because, I mean, if he's got a 2.74 goals against, and we're this far into the win column, we must be averaging like 3.5. We're averaging 3.6. We're averaging 2.7 against. Power play's insane. Penalty kill could be better. We're actually kind of struggling at home. We're 4-6 in our last 10, so that's probably got a lot to do with it. But yeah, let's hop in. Let's sim one more month, and I'll see if that, see if his stats get any better. Because I'm really struggling to want to keep him in there. Like, I think this is our best shot right now. I mean, I say best shot. We've got Reinhardt and Puyarvi, who are both, 22 and 23. Tavares probably just hit 30. Ben and Sagan are... Ben's probably a little over the 30 mark. If not, he's very close. And I don't think Sagan's close. He might be late 20s. We're starting to fall apart here. Alright, there's a 1-0 win. There's back to the 3-2 loss, though. We're 27, 13, and 6, so we're pretty much 500 hockey the past month and a half here. With a trend of, let's see, that was 3, 5, 7. That's 8 losses in our last... I don't want... Oh... What's John Svanson's overall? Because he makes 4.1. 82. See, I don't want to break up any of my defense because Carlson and Heiskanen are just a 4th and Ron Hainsey. No thanks. Alright, but like I said, we'd lost 8 of 10. So we kind of need to get back into winning ways here. I really wish I would have drafted a goaltender in like year 1 or 2 just to see where I'd be at. We're 29, 15, and 6 right now. Oh man, we came out of the gate so hot, and now we've normalized. We're down to 3.3, but our goals against went up, so we're coming back down to earth here. Our offense isn't carrying us as much as our defense is kind of holding us back. Our 4th line's still struggling. Heiskanen and Carlson have come back down to earth. Oops. 913 save percentage, 273. I'm gonna go see what Lehner's trade value is, and we'll see if we can pair him with a high draft pick, because I don't really care about my 1st round pick. And if I can find a team that wants both, I'm going to make it. Plus, I have a whole bunch of rookie skaters. Not a whole bunch, but I have a couple of guys that I could toss in to kind of push a deal over the edge. But let's go Lehner. Lehner's got decent trade value, so this might not be an awful thing. I don't have a 1st, right, Puyarvi. Fuck. Alright, so let's see if anybody wants both of these. Alright, so we've got Florida and LA. Is Jonathan Quick still their goaltender? No. He's an 82, he's 85, he's 35. Alright, so they are out. Florida, Reimer, okay, they're out. We got anybody else? No, nobody wants both of these. So who wants Lehner? We'll go with that instead. Because Lehner's got the higher trade value. Not many teams want Robin Lehner. St. Louis Blues, no. Vegas Golden Knights, Malcolm Subban's an 83. See, this is the only issue with GM mode, is you don't really get a whole lot of high quality goaltending the further in you go. John Gibson wouldn't be bad, but I don't think I have the necessary tools to bring him over, or the cap space. Oh, I might have the cap space, actually. Oh, they have an elite goaltender. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Interesting name. I wonder if it would be worth to go with Carter Hutton for this season to try to snag this goaltender. I'm putting way too many eggs in that basket, though, if I do that. Tuukka Rask's on 90, but he's 33. Arizona has Fleury. Calgary has Crawford and Grubauer and Mike Smith and Gillies. Carolina, nothing. Chicago. Another elite goaltender. Like, do I take a chance on one of these, like, just see how my team does with Carter Hutton as my starter? Korpisalo, man, I always default to Korpisalo. Like, always. And that's one frustrating thing about my GM modes, I feel, is that I always end up going back to Korpisalo when it comes to goaltending. And they don't want anybody young. They only want NHL talent. Yeah. I would love to get Korpisalo, but I just, like I said, he's somebody I always get, and I kind of want to. I'm surprised Thomas Greiss got to a 30 or an 85. Holy goaltenders, Edmonton. Yeah, you got enough? Jesus Christ. Keith Kincaid, Stuart Skinner, something Thomas, Preston Thomas, Cam Talbot, Lawrence. I don't know how to say your last name. Florida, you don't have anything. Minnesota doesn't have anything. Montreal has Carey Price. He's 33. Fucali is 25. He's not going to get any better. A couple of starters. I'm kind of, man, I'm really leaning towards taking a chance on one of those elite goaltenders. Just playing them in a backup role for the season. And seeing if they get... Ooh, was that Brian Elliott? Yeah. Carter Hart. Low elite. Man, I doubt he gets any better, but he's an easy get if I can... If I have anything they want that's not NHL talent. Damn it, it's all NHL talent. Why do you want my NHLers? Go away. Take some young kids, man. Like... Take these two. Boosh. Damn it. Carter Hart would be actually pretty good, too. That's what sucks. But at the same time, he's low elite, so I'm not entirely sure he'll turn into something that's worthwhile. I mean, he's already an 81 to 22. Like, that might be tough. Matt Murray, 91 overall, yeah. Martin Jones, 31, 90 overall. Vasilevsky, 89. Don't have the trade value for that. Frederick Anderson, he's an 86, though. Like, if I'm making this move, I'm bringing in somebody that's going to be able to take over the starting role from an 85. Thatcher Demko, he's an 86. Let's see if I can get Thatcher Demko. They don't want Robin Lehner, and they don't want draft picks, right? Is that what you're going to tell me? Motherfucker. Will that go through anyway? Yes, please? Damn. Thatcher Demko might not be the best. Do you want anybody? You don't want anybody. God damn it. Here, take Lindell, because I'm not using him. Oops. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Alright, so take Lindell, once I get down there. Take Lindell. Oh, they'd be over to cap. Bastards. Yeah, I know you're not going to reject him. I hit it by accident. Vauclair. Boom, this will put it over the edge. Done. Damn it. Alright, how about my 4th this year? It's something you want. Right, how about my 5th as well? I'm really... You're driving a hard bargain here. Damn it. Alright, let's see what else we got here to pick from. I mean, I'm running out of teams. I know what Vegas has. Washington has Holtby, Mason, Hellebuck, Comrie. So they have 3 decent goaltenders. Oh man. All right, let's see if I can get this Luukkonen kid. They want Robin Lehner back, and I'm happy to oblige. But they don't want anything else, though. Like, why is... You're a rebuilder. You should want these players. Low elite, a first-round pick, and Robin Lehner for your prospect goal. Damn it. Shit. Alright, I'm already at 20 minutes. I'm gonna call it a video. Get me out of the trade screen. Jesus Christ. Alright. Comment section below. Let me know what goaltender should I look into, if I should look into a goaltender at all, and do I sacrifice an NHLer that is currently, like, I love my top 3 lines, but do I sacrifice somebody on the 4th line if it pushes me over the edge to get a goaltender? Because I'm kind of at a loss of what to do here, because I don't think Robin Lehner's good enough. Granted, I also think our defense is struggling to keep pucks out of the net, but I think it's more the goaltender than anything. But as always, comment section. In addition, if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like. Best way to support the channel and spread the series. If you don't feel like leaving a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what I do. If you enjoy NHL content and you want to know when the next video goes live. I missed yesterday's update or upload because I don't have an excuse. I just got home from work, fell asleep, and I woke up and had to go to hockey. Just forgot. And last but not least, thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for the end of year 4 and maybe a goaltender switch.